Hello, hello. I thought I'd make a quick video to answer, is this a good time to buy drip right now? This is a good question. So let's have a look at the actual chart. And I know this chart can look a little bit like a lot when you're just getting started. And also what's good to know is that, when you're looking at a chart like for a company on the stock market or something like that, there's thousands and thousands and thousands of people trading that based on the chart. With this one, with drip, people don't really look at the chart a lot, and I can show you like why I say that in a second. So it's not as reliable to look at the chart on drip as it is to look at a chart on the stock market. Okay, so this is the price of drip over the last couple of months. We are seeing a huge downtrend over the last couple of months. And the question is now a good time to buy? This is what we're looking to answer. And what I thought is I wanted to first have a quick look at what could potentially, like, what is behind this huge drop off, because when you know what's happening, then sometimes it becomes a little bit less scary because you understand, oh, okay, well, this is it's logical. It's more logical for this to happen, I guess. All right, so what I thought is I'm going to just put some, like, drip is not the only token or the only project that Forex Shark has created. He's actually created a couple of other projects on top of and around drip as well. So other projects that he has launched and the times that he has launched are, for example, the Drip Garden, which happened right there. He launched the Mana Farm, which was right there. I'm hoping I got the dates right. I did my best to get the dates as right as possible. Then the Animal Farm actually launched over here. And then the piggy bank launched over here. So just from the times there, what I thought is quite interesting. Okay, it looks like drip is actually going up when there's a new project starting and then down after it is out, right? So you're seeing that here. There is the Drip Garden. Drip Garden is actually very specifically for drip, a project even, right? It's an extra thing that is helping actually the liquidity pools. Okay, the Mana Farm up and down. And the interesting thing is then it was very clear that this is version 1 and that the version 2 of the Mana Farm was going to get launched. Everybody knew that, right? Here's version 2 is called the Animal Farm, right? And I thought it was quite interesting that there's like very much a repeat of what is happening here is very much on here as well. So it looks to me like there's 3 times now that drip has had a massive spike as soon as there is a new project that has been launched in and around drip. The only exception is over here in piggy bank. And I thought also what is interesting is that every time there's a huge project that comes, it goes up and then it has a bit of a retracement, right? And then it has a new project and it comes back down again. And there is a huge project and it comes back down again. And for me, when I'm looking at just that pattern here, right, it would have been normal for it to drop around till here, possibly even here, which is exactly where it kind of found a first somewhat of a support. Okay, I want to talk about this in a second. So to me, this looks like drip hasn't had, there's a couple of things that happen. So another question is, why did it not go up for piggy bank, right? So I think there is a chance that maybe Forex Shark was actually looking to launch the piggy bank. My lines aren't 100% straight, but it's whatever. I can imagine possibly, and this is pure conjecture, that possibly Forex Shark was actually looking to launch a piggy bank rather fast to see if he could create another one of these spikes to kind of try and like avoid or kind of see if he can return this little trend and keeping it from going back down to like a more realistic level. And by the way, like a realistic growth level is the green line down here. That's slow, realistic, like steady growth that you can bank on. And we are just underneath that right now. Okay. So I can, like, that is just from looking at this, I'm like, interesting timing here with the piggy bank with my very unstraight line, but whatever. It didn't happen here. Why did it not happen? And I thought it was interesting. There's a couple of things that happen here at the same time. First of all, there is the Animal Farm launch. There was a couple of people that were a little bit disappointed that they didn't get the returns that they were looking for. I think that's just my personal opinion, personal experience here. Okay. This one's not straight either. Okay, we've not got straight lines today. That's fine. And also there's like this natural retraction anyways, right? And then the piggy bank launched, but it didn't. The launch didn't happen. It didn't work out well, right? There was a problem with the launch, and then they are still looking to actually relaunch the piggy bank sometimes this week. Okay, now there is a chance that when they are launching the piggy bank, that I believe there could be a change in direction the second that they are launching the piggy bank to version 2.0, because the second that they've launched the version 2.0, they are going to turn all of their focus back on drip, which it hadn't been in a very, very long time, right? They have been kind of busy with the garden, busy with the manor farm, busy with the animal farm, busy with the piggy bank. They are launching the piggy lottery, but also the drip lottery. So there's a project that is directly for drip, like the drip garden. Okay. So they're launching this week or next week. That's kind of like the aim was to actually get this started this week. There's a chance it might be next week because, you know, everything gets delayed in crypto. That's just how it is. So that's one thing that's actually going to happen. That's going to be a big change for the last couple of weeks. And the reason I am so confident that there is going to be some things that are like, I am 100% confident that this price is going to go up quite drastically within the next couple of weeks. Because first of all, what is this here? This here was, I wanted to prepare that so I could show it to you. But what happened here on the 16th of March, there's two things that happen here. One is, and this can all be just accidents, right? This can all be just coincidences. That's fine, right? Like, let's just say it's coincidences that are interesting, okay? First of all, there is PancakeSwap posted a little photo, a little like GIF of a little PancakeSwap bunny running with a little drop that looks like a drip drop on his little shirt, just kind of teasing it and saying, whatever could this mean? PancakeSwap posting this, and there is a cooperation going on between PancakeSwap and Drip, and it's not, I think, 100% official yet, but it's kind of like it's out. Okay, just PancakeSwap just giving that little teaser. Plus, what also happened on the 16th of March is that my friend Annie, quite a sizable YouTuber, posted a video that got a couple of thousands of views on Drip on YouTube on that day as well. So I thought that was two interesting accidents, or like coincidences. That's it. Okay, let's say two coincidences all happening on the 16th. And in that moment, that big downtrend suddenly went into a woo, let's go back up. So this makes me believe that Drip, just based on this, and this, right, is extremely susceptible to projects that are launching in and around Drip. And and for some reason, the piggy bank didn't take as much. Well, a couple of things that happened at the same time here, by the way. I've started this a couple of times now, but first of all, there was people that weren't 100% happy with the animal farm. I would say a normal drop off would have been around till here, right? Okay. And the second thing that happened is that BNB actually lost in price, and since Drip and BNB are kind of connected, yeah, there's a natural price drop off. So really, all the way until here, I would say, isn't actually anything to complain about, anything to worry about. It's just literally following its same pattern that it's done a couple of times. Anything that happened underneath now, that's where I would say, okay, there's BNB that has lost price. People kind of just didn't look at the whole picture. They didn't zoom out, right? And they were just like, oh, okay, well, it's over. It's over. Like, everything's lost. It's over. I'm going to sell all my stuff. And that's kind of obviously then causing, you know, a drop off in price as well. Plus, the first big whales have had their full payout of the Drip contract now. So they are getting quite sizable amounts paid out every single day in Drip right now. And then their wallets are maxed out, and there is no more that is getting paid out to them in that, you know, like huge amounts of lump sums, right? So there's a couple of things that kind of happen here at the same time. For me, this does not look very concerning because, like I said, right, anything until down here to here is actually was kind of expected almost. Yeah. Like down here, definitely. We thought maybe it's going to stop here. It went down. Maybe it stopped here. It went back down. Maybe it stopped back here. It went down here. Then there was news. It went back up. So it looks like there is like a real price level of Drip, is the real value of Drip, I would say, just based on this. Without like these huge like peaks in between of the new projects kind of pushing it and then kind of coming back down, is somewhere around $55. Okay. And with that, you're right now getting an incredible deal on Drip, being able to buy it at $31. Okay. Something else that is interesting right now, and this is happening literally right now, if we zoom into this a little bit more, there has been this huge, makes it look even worse there. Okay, so there has this huge channel that we went downwards in, okay? And there were some people like, oh my God, this is positive. This is amazing for Drip. This is going to change everything. And I said, well, this is nice, but I'm only going to get really excited about this the second it actually breaks out of this channel, because right now it's just a movement within the channel. It's still kind of following the same pattern, and I'm still going to expect it to go back down. Now look what happened here. Suddenly we're starting to break out of the channel. We're starting to move a little bit sideways. So I'm actually more excited about this than I am about this. Okay, this to me is saying there is a chance that this could actually change direction right here, right now, within the next couple of weeks. There's 2-3 directions it can go. It can keep going sideways. Okay, just like that. It could stay around 30, because it looks like when it comes just under 30, people start buying a lot. And then when it comes over, like it kind of goes into a little like limbo around the 30 at the moment. Okay, it could go sideways. This also, in combination with Piggy Bank 2 launching, and with Forex the whole team then focusing on actually putting all of these extra things out there that they have already planned for Drip, including the Drip lottery, knowing and like having seen just how susceptible Drip can be to its own projects specifically, right? This could be very much a sign that this price is going to go and change direction quite drastically. Obviously, there's a chance that it could also go down, right? And it kind of could go down here. Now, personally, I would say it's very, very unlikely to go under $6, okay? There's quite a lot of people that are waiting for about $24. This is a support line from like an older price. So like we say, right, like with other projects, with other like charts, when it's like much more bigger programs, when there's more people actually trading based on the chart, then these charts are much more reliable. But there's like a ceiling here and kind of like a bottom here around $23-24 dollars. Okay, and having seen that, there is a couple of whales that have a big budget. Okay, they have looked at this and said, okay, well, nobody knows what's happening, but if I had to hazard a guess, I would say around 50, right? That was a line. And the second line that most people are kind of looking at is somewhere around 23, 24. When Drip is actually reaching that price, you're going to see an insane amount of whales kind of going in and buying that up. Okay, so there's there's a chance it goes down to about 23, 24, just because we're not that far away anymore. Outside of that line, okay, which is still, we have still broken this little trend down here. Okay, so it could still go down there, but the second it hits there, it's going to go back up. This is my personal opinion. This is me looking into my tea leaves. This is me looking into the into my glass my glass ball. Is that what you say? Crystal ball. There we go. So who knows? Okay, but these are the 3 directions from this, right? That's why I'm more excited about this than I'm about this. This to me shows me a change in direction. There's a change of the pattern that we have been following for the last couple of months. So when is a good time to buy Drip? Is this a good time to buy Drip? Everybody needs to make their own opinion on all of this. Okay, everybody needs to look at this and say, okay, well, could this be a smart choice to start buying myself some Drips right now? Is this a price that looks quite interesting, considering that every new project has brought a new all-time high apart from the piggy bank, right? That was already in this little challenge down here, right? Knowing that there is piggy bank launching and the Drip lottery launching right now, plus there's 2 major, like there's so many other like projects that are going on, like corporations going on, partnerships going on with different projects. The things that I am personally most interested in is the PancakeSwap partnership and the Chainlink partnership. Those 2, they are they are like whale projects, right? They are one of the biggest platforms, some of the biggest projects that are in crypto, period. To partner up with them, this for me, let's just say this. For me, those two partnerships have the potential to actually create a bigger effect than just the animal farm. Okay, so if it would follow the pattern, then the next all-time high that this could create, and this could be, a couple of weeks from now, it could be a couple of months from now. I don't think that it's going to happen tomorrow, right? But when this happens, there's a good chance that this might go, like if we follow a same pattern with here, then it will go up somewhere here. Okay, then drip prices will go up somewhere here. I'm going to just leave that there. Like if we follow the pattern here, let's see if we can make a, this is not good charting, but okay, that's not healthy, not healthy at all. This is not healthy. Okay, let's see if this is a little bit more healthy. So like that. This is insane. This is not realistic, right? But if we, maybe let's go with this one here. Like I said, this is not based on anything here right now. We're just playing around with this, okay? So if you were to extend these lines here, then we are still looking at 260, right, for a project going on in the next couple of weeks. It has that potential and actually more, all right? So it can look completely different. Do I believe that 30 is a good price, even if it might dip down to 24? If you want to take that risk and wait for you to time it perfectly so that you can get close to 24, because the closer it gets to 24, the more people are going to buy, and it's a very short time, I think, that it's going to go to 24 if it goes down to 24. Do I think it's a good time to buy right now? Considering that I personally would say at the moment a realistic price, like a true price of drip, is actually around 55. Yes, I think you're getting a really good discount at the moment on the drip price, and with an all-time high of like on here on 162, that sounds good to me. All right, it sounds good to me right now. But that's my own personal opinion. I am going to go in and buy a whole lot more drip right now, and I wanted to share with you the reason of why. Yes. Okay, if there's any more questions, let me know. I'm going to upload this, and I hope that this was making sense. If there's questions, let me know in the chat, in the Telegram chat, or let me know in the comments down below. I'm going to go in and answer them as best as I can. And let's see what is actually going to be in store for this. Because for me, this is a giant sleeping at the moment. And there is lots of potential there for me personally. Not financial advice. Do your own research, right? Find your own answers to all of this. These are my answers. This is what I'm thinking. This is where I'm coming from. Let me know down in the comments if this was helpful. Leave me a like, follow and share, whatever. No, follow the channel. There we go. And I'll see you next time.